Blue line. One. Squeeze, double. One hand. Three.
First down, Mariota. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 10-2 stop. Turn right. Hey, 4 down.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
59 mark. Check, 59.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Trap. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
Hey, lock it. Ready.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jones to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Get it.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 20.
Throwing again. Jones toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
To throw on 3rd down. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out now come the Redskins. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Following the interception here, Mariota. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
2nd down and goal. Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Benson Mayowa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Open man right side is Ingram. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Rosas' kick is good. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season, 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Adrian Peterson, the 2nd active leading rusher in the NFL. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. I can't believe they even let you play. Protein spill. Hey, look, 2.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley, he'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the 1st half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the 1st half.
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. And tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. This to McLaurin out on the left side. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this 1st half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon, and that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Come on, look at me. Go. Hey, Delta. Hit it.
Now Jones on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
On second down, here's Barkley. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
Jones from the gun on third down. And Latimer's got it. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Jones now throwing on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm coming up.
Back to the air on second down. Jones letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Now Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Sometimes the most effective route for the one.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Daniel Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Throwing Jones. And this is Latimer, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, Haywood. Mike.
2nd and 1. He's going to launch this thing way down. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Check safety.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Russell Shepard, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jones operating from the gun to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Results in a 4th down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. So No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a hit and a loose football. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, an even 90 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Let's go, team. Don't be long day. Three.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it right side to Dodson. Josh Dotson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Dotson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 27 all. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Go now. 18 Gator. Check 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Saquon Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Ready.
The Giants on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they will take a 7-point lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards. From the gun, Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over first and
70, Indy, General West. Check, crunch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and these creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
He's coming.
A handoff to Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner, but after a play like that, they might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
They're going to try and throw. Here as he's taken down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 34 yards. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Mariota, he's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, 76 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Get it.
Running left, it's Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defense.
Oh, my goodness, he loses it again. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
56.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Michael Thomas with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Rosas good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Check. Ready. Move in. 59. Right to 59. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Delta.
They start on the ground with Geis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, 76 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Here we go. Set. 30 base. Smooth. Trickstone. Travel.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Andre Branch in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 54 yards. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Strip that ball. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Here's Jones. Throwing again. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
59. All day, every day. Three.
Mariota here to throw. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Buying time to his left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. Bravo. Coming this way.
Mariota now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.